Obviously, we had a global pandemic, and just kind of give us a recap of the football season and kind of how it's gone thus far.
Sure. It much like everything else since March, we've had to take our precautions. We had to plan very, very well, and we had to have buy-in from our communities. And we had to have the coaches and the players and the fans understand what it was going to take for us to have a season. And the fact that we're here today is evident of the fact that they bought in. The precautions of wearing the mask, the precautions of practicing in pods, the precautions of keeping their hand sanitizing and social distancing. All those have worked, and we're here today because of the efforts of all the folks involved and want us to have high school football in the state of Indiana.
So studies have shown that extracurricular
activities are to high school students. And it could be band, it could be drama, it could be theater, music, athletics, certainly is what we're dealing with. Kids need that socialization. They need the structure from adults. This is an opportunity for them to learn lessons that they normally can't get in the classroom setting. Not that algebra and biology and chemistry aren't important, they are, but there are other life lessons that can be learned on the playing field. And that's part of the reason that we're doing what we're doing. That's part of the reason that the coaches work so hard and parents allow their kids to play sports. It's for those extra lessons that they get in the educational setting. And we're pretty proud of what we've done. And again, being here today is evidence of the fact that we've had some success.
So now we're at the end of our fall season. We've had 7 fall state championships, which is an incredible to think about in the kind of year that we've had.
Absolutely.
But talk a little bit about, there's been restrictions at every venue. Yes. That's no different this next weekend at Lucas Oil Stadium.
And it's further complicated by the fact that we're going to be inside. And once you go inside, those restrictions are really ramped up. As an example, every person attending next week will have to have their temperature checked. They're going to have to be asked questions about some symptoms that they've been have or have not had before they even admit it to the ticket window to give their ticket to get into the game. Same thing's going to be for the athletes getting off the bus. They're going to take the temperature. They're going to have signed a form that says that they're not been exhibiting signs or symptoms of disease. And then once we get in the venue, we're going to have to practice social distancing. We're going to have to wear a mask unless we're having concessions food. It's more precautions for us to provide for the health, safety, and well-being of our athletes. Now, it's going to look a little different. They're going to be pretty much spaced out, and if you've seen the Colts play at Lucas Oil, we'll look a lot like that. We won't be allowing bands for reasons that go along with the social distancing piece of it. We're going to limit the number of people on the field, and so we're going to do our very best to make sure that this state finals goes off without a hitch, given the parameters and the requirements of social distancing and the corona guidelines. But we're very, very pleased and excited to have 6 state championships next weekend on Friday and Saturday, and we're certainly looking forward to having everybody come in and have a great time.
And it all goes back to that. It's just incredible that we're even in the position to hold these 6 state championships next weekend. Assistant Commissioner Robert Falcons, thank you so much for joining us today, and we're going to send it back to you guys in the booth.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the Indiana SRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Being a man used to be simpler. You guard the cave, provide sustenance, honor thy name. A handshake sealed the deal, and a word was a promise. Today, things are a bit more complicated. We try to impress people we don't know by acquiring things we don't need. We have friends lists, but few real friendships. Things like integrity and kindness have fallen by the wayside. How can we know if we measure up when the scale is constantly changing? The Freemasons believe that a man's job is to be the best version of himself possible, to pursue truth and self-discovery. You give more and take less. We connect with our fellow man so that we may learn from each other, to challenge one another to live up to our highest ideals. We believe a man should be judged by his strength of character, his willingness to make sacrifices to improve both himself and the lives of those around him. For hundreds of years, the Freemasons have helped men find more meaning, to make connections with other men in a way that truly matters. For those seeking a deeper sense of purpose, a chance to make lasting friendships. To reach higher, to find more.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the Indiana SRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Your hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the Indiana SRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Arsenal Tech High School. It is Tech Titans basketball on IPSathletics.tv. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Sean Krall. My partner, Joy Lindstrom, will join me here in just a second. The Tech Titans are at 3-5 on the season, coached by Damon Turner in his first season at Arsenal Tech. They host the Lafayette Harrison Raiders, heretofore known as the Harrison Raiders from West Lafayette, coached by Mike Reinhardt, 113-105 in his 10th year. They come in at 5-2. Harrison is 28th in 4A in the Sagarin. Tech is 55th in 4A. But, Joey, I don't think that is going to make much of a difference tonight. It is a long trip for Harrison. These are both pretty good squads, all things considered, especially when you look at their schedule and who they've played. This could be a really good basketball game.
Yeah, it really could be a great basketball game because both these teams shoot the ball pretty well from the field. Tech obviously would like to have some better numbers, only shooting 44% from the field, but they've got guys all over the place that can make anything happen. And on the opposite side, Harrison, they can shoot the lights out of the ball really at any time they want to. It's just that their percentage goes as they kind of go. Their mood swings, how depending on how well they're shooting the basketball. And so it is going to be a very fun matchup, Sean.
Tech comes in having lost 2 straight, one obviously Cathedral top 10 ranked team in 4A as well as the coaches poll. And then at McCutcheon, they lost on December 23rd. Yes, that was their last game, 76-64. Lafayette Harrison has also not had much time off, or has had not. Let me try that again. Has had a lot of time off, and their last game was December 30th at Delta, where they won 57-42. Delta 3-8 squad. They were supposed to play the second against Calumet. However, that got postponed, as that is the situation that we're in. Lots of changes going on all over the state with teams, and it's just something that you have to deal with, and these kids are resilient. Had a game earlier this week where a team hadn't played since December 11th.
Wow.
And upset a top 15 ranked team. So you just never know, Joey, what you're going to get, especially in a game like this where a team has traveled from an hour and a half away to come play a game on a Friday night after a day of school. You just don't know what you're going to get.
You don't. The beauty of it is they've only had that last game against Calumet postponed. That is their only game they've had to waver out of. And what that does, it presents a lot of challenges for coaches, for the players. How am I going to keep my body healthy over the holiday season? And am I going to have are the Christmas cookies burned off yet? I don't know. So
mine haven't. I can tell you that.
Me neither. So I don't know. We'll have to see how they react and how these players, how fast are they playing? Are they trying to get in the groove? Both these squads coming off a long break, they're going to have a challenge ahead of them.
In preparing for the game, looking at stats, you always try and look for trends or things that kind of jump off the page at you. And really the one that jumped off the page for me the most at this game, Harrison as a team shoots 88% from the free throw line, which is incredible. I mean, that's really good for a single player, but for an entire team. And they've got Bryant Smith, a 5'11 guard, who's shooting 100% from the free throw line this season. If this comes down to the wire, that is a definite advantage for the Raiders.
It is. You think they could do it with their eyes closed like Jordan, I guess you could. But
I had to bring up
with
Jordan.
Those percentages. But they have a full-fledged they have such good concentration when they shoot the ball. It's no different from the free throw line by any means. I'm looking forward to seeing how those free throws end up contributing to their win or loss today.
Both teams come in averaging right in the 60s range. Harrison is averaging 64 points a game. Tech, 69.8, I guess we could call it 70. Defensively, though, Harrison only gives up 50 points a game, and Tech gives up 78. So I think tempo is going to be a huge part of who can dictate the tempo in making the game go in their direction.
Coach Reinhardt loves to put his team into transition. So immediately, as soon as they get a defensive rebound, he wants to move the ball up and push it out to shoot a three or drive right to the hoop. Whatever you can do to make the defense go off balance is what Coach Reinhardt is getting his squad ready to do. Every game they've done that really well, and it's resulted in some pretty high-scoring affairs.
Well, I think the colors they have really kind of play into that factor.
Oh yeah,
with the navy and orange, which are fantastic complementary colors.
Fantastic colors that I know you're looking to also do well this weekend for your Chicago Bears.
I'm focused on basketball.
Oh, yeah, that's right, basketball.
As we get set here, and this fantastic gym at Arsenal Tech High School, in just a short while, not too long from now, the City Alliance Tournament Championship boys will take place, the semis and the final, right here at Arsenal Tech, and you can watch them on indianasrn.org, as we are your home for the City Alliance. And boy, it's going to be a doozy. It was last year, and I'm really looking forward to it again this year. And maybe, just maybe, Tech can make it to the semifinals. We'll have the bracket breakdown for you sometime during this game as we talk about that. The girls tournament comes first. As you saw earlier, we were watching the girls squad come in a little before our game started. They took one on the chin against Lafayette Harrison, but they played hard, and they're trying to get things back on the straight and narrow. But we have got more basketball for you this week. We've got our schedule, Joey, is just jam-packed with games coming up.
It is. But we all do it, and we do it with love because we love calling these games, and it's a blast. And you and I will be at a game tomorrow again.
Yes.
And so this is a great – no better way to spend the weekend than calling basketball, watching basketball, or in this kid's case, playing basketball.
And IPSathletics.tv is your home for all things IPS athletics. George Washington is on another channel of IPS Athletics TV, you can say right now, as they're playing. Shortridge will be on tomorrow. That's the game we've got. And you've also got Crispus Attucks and your Tech Titans. So we are looking to see if they're going to play the national anthem here for maybe a break. We shall see. That's where I'm kind of half paused because I'm used to them doing a national anthem before any
swiftly and quickly
before any starting lineups are announced. But we've got starting lineups going here. We've got starting lineups here thanks to our cameraman who was game enough to go down and get them for us. As
shout out to Grant. Thank you, Grant.
Yes, thank you, sir. We appreciate that, and we will give you the starting lineups for Harrison. Starting at a guard, a 5'11 senior, number 10, Max Jacobson. A 6-foot junior guard, number 15, Jonah Lucas. A 6'5 forward, number 22, Jake Walters. A 6'3 guard, number 30, Ben Henderson. And a 6'1 guard, number 33, Peyton Welch. That is the Raiders of Lafayette Harrison. I got to go to the next picture now. For your Tech Titans, you have a 5'11 guard, number 0, Gabriel McQuay. You have got a 5'11 senior guard, PJ Lanier. And you've got a 6'4 forward. He is a senior, number 10, Abraham Parker. You have got a 6'5 forward, number 21, Fabo Pittman. And then you have got a 6-foot junior guard, number 24, Davion Turner. And we are set for basketball here at Arsenal Tech High School. Thank you so much for joining us.
A large part of what Arsenal Tech likes to do is off-ball screens. Coach Damon Turner has emphasized to his guys that the only way to get to the basket is by deceiving the other team when you're in those small sets. They're also so good in transition, but really emphasizing those points of making your opponent thinking you're going one way off ball and then going the opposite way towards the basket.
Pittman and Walters jump center, and it is won by Tech as McQuay has it for them. Man-to-man defense for a little matchup zone here for Harrison. It looks like it's man-to-man. I'm out of sync tonight. Ooh, close to a travel there. As Tech taking their time, looking for a good shot.
They're also trying to figure out what defense they might be playing against.
Jump shot just inside the arc from Turner. No dice. Out of bounds. It'll go to Harrison. Full court pressure now from Tech.
And those open shots will fall eventually. You got As I always say, you got to shoot to get hot, shoot to stay hot. At least that's what I say in pickup basketball. Never really works.
If it feels like leather, shoot it. Man-to-man for Tech as Jacobson gets it off. Almost a travel there, picking up the feet. And, boy, these numbers are really fun to read there for Harrison.
Yeah, they are.
Shot no good. Rebound down to Tech. Alley-oop knocked out of bounds. I'm going to have to use shoes or socks or something once I figure out who's who here for Harrison. Inbounds for Tech. They get it inbound to the side over to Turner. Lanier up at the top. He's got it again. McQuay looking for a pick.
Got to continue to move off ball.
Nice pick and roll down to the bucket and the score for Pittman.
That was a nice job by Pittman to be in that space. He's got 3 guys around him corralling him, but he uses his strength to go up and get it.
You don't usually like a pick and roll to go into 3 guys. I mean,
Not
triple
usually.
coverage there, but Pittman somehow not only brought it down, but scored. Let's see what Harrison can do here for an answer. Nice man-to-man defense here from Tech.
Both teams trying to feel out how they might. Oh, there's a trap.
Another trap. Nice defense here by Tech. No shot clock, so they got plenty of time to work it around. Up. Oh, Jacobson tried to get a shot, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Harrison.
Good defense by Tech. I like the aggression because they're forcing Harrison to make different mistakes because they're not looking to where they need to go next with the ball. They're just trying to get out of their scrum.
I love how the help defenders come in to get the trap as they get the ball inbounds, and there is a score there. Sounds like it was Jacobson. We'll have to see if we can hear the announcer as well, because McQuay with the long 3, no good. Rebound comes down. You see the perils now of being an announcer when you get uniforms like this where they're dark gray and navy, and they're just difficult to read. The lefty goes up and scores. Looks like that was Lucas. Was that correct on that one?
That was right.
Nice. Oh, Lanier came in, got it knocked away, but nice job getting it back up and scoring. Parnell, oh, did he step out of bounds? He did.
He did.
Great defense after the bucket by Parnell. I'll call him Parnell now. I had PJ.
I had PJ too.
Yeah. But I just heard the announcer, crowd marks are lifesavers, I'm telling you.
PJ.
4-4 here early. As you can see those sponsors in the bottom left corner. Thank you so much for helping sponsor basketball. Oh, block shot. They're going to get a foul now as Parker will head to the line for 2.
Fouls on 30, Ben Henderson.
But those sponsors in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see commercials for them all night long. If you ever need to, just let them know you saw them on IPSathletics.tv. Thank you so much, all of them, for your support.
Abraham Parker, a really dynamic player. He stands at 6'4". He's got 49 points on the year, not the most, avid scorer. Third on the team, in fact, in scoring. But I mean, he's when he's got the ball, you got to watch out for him.
76% from the line, but Tech comes down with the rebound. McQuay drives the baseline. Oh, they're going to call the charge. Looked like the ref under the basket wanted to call something different, but the guy out back called the charge on McQuay, his first.
Man, I didn't really think that was quite a charge. Maybe I was looking down. I don't know, but I like to let the boys play.
We'll get Rex Chapman on the line and see what he calls blocker charge.
Right.
1 point lead for Tech here as Harrison has the basketball. Again, Harrison from West Lafayette. Nice defense. Almost stolen by Pittman. They do have some size with Pittman and Parker, 6'5" and 6'4". The wingspan allows them to get out there on defense as well.
And not too many forwards and centers are, eclipsing 6'5", so that helps a lot.
Henderson gets it back to Jacobson. 3-ball up, no good. Pittman with the board. Quickly down comes Tech. Oh, he thought about it. Turner thought about a long 3. They'll get it back out to Lanier. They'll run the set now at the elbow. Pittman, nice move. Off balance shot, but got his own board. I thought Lanier shuffled his feet there. Oh, and they're going to call a charge now on Parker.
Man, so
wow.
Parker's second.
First personal on Parker, 2 on Tech. Couple of subs for Harrison. We'll try our best to get you their numbers when we can see them.
I think Coach Turner sees an advantage by going to that full court press that they'll probably use later on as it comes down to it, because you want to keep these guys moving, tire them out.
Almost stolen. They're going to call a reach-in foul, though. Who are they going to call that on? Oh, they're going to call travel. I thought with the ball bouncing around, they're going to call a reach-in foul, but nope. Turnover on the Raiders. Quick first quarter so far as we're almost at the 3-minute mark. Low scoring affair.
Both these teams feeling each other out, trying to make space.
Turner off balance. Pittman skied high and tipped it back out to
There you
Lanier
go.
for the bucket.
Nice putback by Lanier, and he almost used the defender to try to propel himself up. I thought he might be able to go for the slam.
Maybe he's saving that for later.
Maybe, yeah.
But a vital part of the game. Oh, we're going to get another foul now. Foul on Cooper Crum.
Yeah, see that again. He uses the leverage of whoever was defending him there. Didn't quite see it, but beautiful play by PJ there.
3-point lead for the Titans. You can see Coach Turner over on the sideline.
PJ Lanier also the second leading scorer on the team. 50.
I have McQuay averaging 17.5. Are my stats off?
No, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, we just haven't seen him quite get the ball yet.
And then Turner at 16.1.
Here it is now. He attempted that 3 earlier. Let's see if he gets a little more aggressive.
Out of control, but somehow Pittman came down with it. He missed the putback, and it'll go to Harrison. That is Henderson with the basketball. He's one of their leading scorers for Harrison. Can't get it to go. Tipped out. And they got numbers. Oh!
Not today.
Turner went up to get it and got it swatted. And it will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Tech.
Nice job, Jonah Lucas. That was not Jonah Lucas, I don't think.
Nice little step back shot there from Turner. Doesn't go down. And they got numbers.
Game. There you go.
Bucket is good. Cooper Crum, I believe, with that bucket.
There comes Abraham Parker back to the line again.
Bryant Smith with the foul. See if Parker can make both this time. 1 of 2. His first trip. And no, did not go. Matt Spears in the game, number 23. You see him right there going to the right side of the blocks. We got another substitution. I thought I saw one. We'll effort that here in a second. He makes the second. Looks like Noy to inbound it for Harrison. Trying to get it to Henderson. Broke the press all the way down. Easy.
Ooh.
Oh, and blocked again.
There it goes. That's nice defense down there.
Picked up by Walton. He's in the game. Top of the key, Marcus Walton. 6'2" senior. McQuay not on the board yet. They're going to give him with a carry.
All the coaches on the Harrison side wanting to carry it. I think they probably were right, but hard to tell in high school basketball what's a carry, what's not.
I think that foul was on Smith, his second. Nice little jump hook, couldn't go now for Spears. Harrison will come down. Henderson with the nice move up and under, and he scores.
That's what he can do. He's a dynamic athlete, and he can contort his body around to get underneath the basket and make those layups.
Averaging 12 points per game. 3-ball up, no good. Henderson with the rebound. Oh, got space. Tried to use the basket as a defender, but couldn't get it to go. Fast break, McQuay. Semi-Euro step, lays it in with the left hand.
That was pretty. Both these coaches using the transition to their advantage and trying to emphasize that for their teams. But I want to see better box outs out of both these squads.
Yes. Nice trap there. Double team, 3-ball up, and no good. Big time ball. Couldn't get the gimme to go down. And Tech. Oh, just went around him. That Euro step is flexible, and we may have a timeout on the play.
Coach
12-8 Tech.
Coach Turner knows when you get McQuay into that space, it almost makes it too easy for your guys.
Yeah, it does. But luckily, I mean, McQuay had 1-on-3 there, really.
Yeah.
But he somehow, with that semi-Euro step, was able to get around. That's the first one right there with the left hand.
That was pretty. He said, and then the next one, he said, "Give me another one."
Yeah, give me and let it go.
By the way, Sean, did you happen to miss the game everyone's talking about? I mean, this is the game everyone's talking about. We're not missing it. But,
no, we're not.
But do you know someone who might be?
Yes.
Because if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can tell them this. They'll never miss a game ever again with Indiana SRN because we have pregame notifications.
Oh, man.
And that's just so helpful.
Do you know what else? We're looking for our 1,250th subscriber.
Oh, my gosh. And that could probably win you a gift card, can't it?
$50 to Aspen Creek Grill.
Love it.
Harrison with the basketball. They're down 4. And that was an awkward end of the half. Good defense there, but I guess it works. End of 1, 12-8, low-scoring affair here on IPSathletics.tv.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Back at Arsenal Tech High School, end of 1. Tech leads Harrison 12-8. And Joey, we talked in the pregame about how both these teams average in the mid-60s and above. So far, this contest is not even remotely going to sniff that number, as it's 12-8. Is it good defense? Is it sloppy play? Is it both? What do you think so far?
I think so far it's a mixture of sloppy play and defense that just hasn't, or I mean offense that just hasn't quite figured out the defense yet. I think they're both, Arsenal's doing a different, Tech's doing a different bit of like zone mixture of trap or what have you, whereas Harrison's doing a lot of different man-to-man, switch up to the zone. So they're both trying to figure out each other out.
Oh, double steal there as Lanier had it, then lost it back to Harrison. Henderson's got it. No, that, I believe, I'm sorry, that was Jacobson. Tip back up and in. For Harrison. Lanier with the basketball. Oh, he thought he maybe had a lane down. Oh, bad pass there. Stop, pop, got it.
Yeah, Davion Turner's turnover turns into easy baskets for Harrison. That's what they like to do. In transition, play off the steals.
I think that basket might have been from Henderson as Lanier tries a shot. Three ball up and good. That's from Lucas. He's their leading scorer. Jonah, he averages 16.4 points per game. Drive the bucket off balance shot there by Turner, and the ball comes down to Harrison. Quick, oh, he lost it coming up at the free throw line for the jumper. Coming down, Walton gets it up to Lanier for the bucket.
Thought for a second, he had me again, Sean. He had me. I thought he was going to go up and slam. He wanted to. I know he wants to.
Jacobson with the basketball. Up, under, no.
Shot there by Smith. Smith, a 13.6 points per game guy. Loves driving to the hoop.
Third team foul. There's a nice lefty three-pointer there from Lucas.
Yeah, he's got a smooth stroke. He can hit that outside arc anywhere.
First free throw is missed by Smith. Pittman checks back in for Tech. Jones takes a seat. Smith makes that one. Henderson back in for the Raiders as Lanier will bring the ball up for the Titans. Down 2. Had a 4-point lead, but a little run by Harrison to start the second quarter has them the lead. In the corner, Lanier drives baseline. Oh, got up there. He's going to get you one eventually, Joey.
I know. I swear.
I've got him for 8.
He does such a great job of moving around the defenders pretty much with ease. He has no problem going around.
Henderson gets rid of the basketball. Lucas had it there for a second. Henderson again. These are 2 leading scorers. Lucas, had his pocket picked. Walton coming down. Is he going to throw it down? No, not quite, but he scores.
You can count on Walton for a lot of good down low plays. You usually don't see him much in transition.
McQuay, good pass there. Found him down low. McQuay will get the foul. Lucas did a great job. McQuay with the foul will send
42.
Cooper Crum at the line. Makes the first.
You even have your glasses on, too.
Well, he's 1 for 2 for the. I got bifocal, so it doesn't really help a ton. Davion Turner back in. You see that's Noy right there.
Timeout here for
30-second timeout. Yep. Tied at 18. And a nice little run by Harrison to start, but a nice response also by Tech.
Tech has an interesting game. I feel like they have a lot of transition talent, but they use their guys in many different ways. But no one's like very selfish with the ball. I mean, McQuay comes into this game 17.5 points per game, but he has shared the ball a lot. And they have to continue to do that if they want to pull away from Harrison. On the Harrison side, they have to keep shooting the basketball. I think that's what their bread and butter, and I think that's what they're best at right now.
Spears, Turner, Walton, McQuay, and Pittman on the floor for Tech. As Pittman set to inbound it. Little Michael Jackson in the background there. Little PYT.
Yeah.
That's a pretty young thing, in case you're curious.
I knew that.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm old enough to be your dad, so. Oh, up and under and one for Turner.
Beautiful. Beautiful play by Davion Turner. Another 16-point guy. He is the leading scorer for Tech. And he was cold for a little while in that first quarter. Now with a play like that, maybe it'll spark him.
I think that foul might have been on Jacobson, but we'll find out. Clock issue there. Yeah, it was on Jacobson, his first. Jacobson with the basketball. I believe that's Noy with the basketball. Shooting it and no good.
Jacobson was calling for the ball at that left arc. Let's just see that next pass.
Oh, my goodness. That is a long three from Turner. Coach is not going to like that shot, as that was – it hit on net, but on the outside of the rim. It's probably not what you want.
He's watching too many Steph Curry videos.
Is 62 good?
I guess.
I think so. Jacobson with the basketball. Welch now.
Harrison still trying to figure out their off-ball movement. Picks being set, which is good.
Walters now. I just don't think they're used to – maybe they're just not used to seeing such a quick defense. The quick feet of Tech really kind of throwing them off a little bit.
Yeah, maybe not. And Tech usually pretty sound on defense, giving up 50-something points a game. And a solid team. Maybe it is the quickness that's doing Harrison in.
Jacobson, 18-footer, no good, tipped out. Walton comes down with it. Stop, pop from three, no good. And a rebound for Henderson. Free throw line jumper from Jacobson, no good. And now this is a pace Tech likes. Euro step, lost it though. Are they going to call that on Pittman? I believe that is on Pittman.
Harrison has to find different ways to move around and continue to set the off-ball screens. I think that the quickness is definitely a factor, but I think how do you beat quickness? You beat them by stopping them in their tracks with a good pick or what have you to try to get an open shot, and then just look for your next man, look for your next pass.
Clark in the game for Tech. As is, they're going to get Lockard, I believe, on the foul, unless they call one down low because he jumped on his back. Oh. Yep, that is on Lockard, his first. Low scoring and quick first half as Lucas goes to the line. Crum checks back in for Harrison.
I think Crum will get more minutes as this game goes on to try to stymie the efforts of Pittman, who's been really good on the boards thus far.
Lucas is an 87% free throw shooter. He takes his first trip to the line. Inbounds underneath the basket for Harrison. Lucas with the basketball. Henderson walking around. Lucas, the lefty, in the corner for a three, and he got it.
Getting Lucas in space is absolutely the ideal play. You have to make sure that he's available, and how do you do that? You keep setting those picks and getting him open looks.
Turner thought about it. In the corner, 3-ball up, no good. Pittman
Nice.
skies for the board, and they're going to get a travel on that. He kind of got caught between two guys.
You can tell he's devastated because he fought for that ball.
He got up.
You hear someone say
And
he traveled and
yes.
got pushed.
The crowd disagrees.
Naturally.
Okay, I think I got these three guys down for Harrison. Jacobson, Henderson, and Lucas.
Yep.
I got them.
Got them.
Got them.
Got their pair of shoes down.
Yes. Or their ankle braces or their hair, something that helps. Henderson just goes strong to the rack. It looked like that might have been on Clark. Nope, they're calling it on Lockhart. That'll be his second. They're cleaning up the sweat down there. Crum at the line. Henderson makes his first. .33 Welch on the other side for Harrison. Henderson makes both. Oh, they got him down low, and Parker couldn't convert, but luckily they kept the ball alive.
Good recovery.
In the rebound. Turner now with the basketball. Gets picked by Pittman. Jumper. Got it.
That's all it takes sometimes. And he knows he doesn't have to go behind the arc every time to shoot that ball.
Jacobson got caught, but somehow he got it away to Lucas. Oh, Henderson found space. Fast break
Turner.
now for Tech. Tried to go over the defender. Couldn't get it to go. They're going to get a foul.
Man.
Oh, a
Oh, a
travel.
travel.
I thought they were going to call that on behind on Clark.
Yeah, Tech now they have a chance here to kind of pull away. You know, you're in a groove. Get the ball down to Turner. Get him into space. You just give him a little bit of space. I think he's gonna make an open shot.
And
easily.
Pittman's been great tonight on the glass too. He's
Yep.
been all Windex and getting them more opportunities. And they're going to call a charge.
Third charge on Arsenal Tech does not bode well for the team fouls. Now sitting at 8.
That's Turner's first, though, so he's still got some time. Parker now to guard the inbounds play. Jacobson with the basketball for Harrison. Tied at 23 under a minute to go. Are they going to hold for one, or are they just going to get a good shot in their offense?
I think you have to just go. Don't worry about the shot clock. Nothing, because a turnover might happen down there.
Oh, they're going to call that a moving pick.
Wow. That doesn't help, though. Ball game's tied, though, so anything can happen. Turnover, what have you.
That is on Walters. Jake. That's his first 6-team foul. One more, and it's the bonus.
I don't expect Tech here to hold for the last shot anyway.
No.
They're going to try to go, which is the kind of basketball I like. I like the chaos of it.
Hey, be who you are, right?
Yep.
But then again, maybe they are going to hold for one.
Maybe. It
shows what we know, doesn't it?
It does. We're not coaching.
No.
Coach Damon Turner and Coach Reinhardt. I like to think they know what they're doing way more than we do.
Henderson up on Lanier. You got to think they're going to try and get Turner and McQuay. Turner, pull up three. No good. Now Harrison has a shot with 3 seconds. Henderson off balance, can't get it to go. He wanted contact. None there, but at the end of 2 quarters, we're right back where we started, tied at 23. You're watching Tech Titans basketball, powered by IPSathletics.tv.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
DeWitt S. Morgan Hall. Groundbreaking for the new shops building took place in 1957 on the former site of the Electric Building, which was razed to make room for the new building, which was to be named Morgan Hall, after Tech's second principal, DeWitt Schuyler Morgan. Principal Hanson H. Anderson, accompanied by Tech students, various dignitaries, and Dr. Herman Schibler, Indianapolis Superintendent of Schools, officiated at the groundbreaking ceremonies. Pictured here are workmen completing the first floor of Morgan Hall. Here we see the workmen completing the second floor of Morgan Hall. Morgan Hall was constructed at an approximate cost of $832,000. When completed, the new Morgan Hall contained various classes in vocational education. From the 1958 yearbook. As early as 1913, Tech had a vocational department that offered courses in carpentry, printing, and pattern making. At first, there was only one teacher in each of these subjects, some of them having only one and some 2 classes each day. Through the years, however, Tech has added many other phases of vocational work to the curriculum. In fact, this year, 1958, a modernistic, bright, and spacious new building known as Morgan Hall, which was dedicated Supreme Day, May 22nd, was added to our campus for the purpose of housing the ever-expanding enrollment in shop classes. A dream came true for Mr. Anderson when the new shop building, Morgan Hall, named for Tech's second principal, was finished. In 1958, Morgan Hall was home to classes in foundry, sheet metal, cabinet making, airplane mechanics, printing, radio, TV shop, concrete and masonry, electricity, carpentry, and auto mechanics. In the early 1970s, the building trade students built a house at 1405 East Michigan that still stands today. DeWitt S. Morgan was born June 27, 1890, at Middle Point, Ohio, the son of P. Schuyler Morgan and Agnes Foster Morgan. He obtained his early education in the public schools of Scott, Ohio, and in the Canfield, Ohio Preparatory School. He received his Bachelor of Arts degree from Henry Kendall College, now the University of Tulsa, Oklahoma, in 1912, and the Master of Arts degree from the University of Wisconsin in 1916. Later, he studied in the graduate school at Indiana University. The honorary degree of Doctor of Law was awarded him by DePauw University in June 1934, and also by Wabash College in May of 1943. In 1916, Mr. Morgan began his career with the Indianapolis Public Schools as an instructor in history at Arsenal Technical High School. 2 years later, he became head of the history department and in 1921 was made assistant principal. He served in that capacity until 1930, when he succeeded Milo H. Stewart as principal of Arsenal Technical High School. The 1937 Tech Yearbook reported that at the time there were 6,873 students enrolled in approximately 145 subjects. The various classes were taught in about 180 classrooms in 14 buildings on the campus. There were 249 teachers, 17 assistants, and an office staff of 15. In July 1937, Mr. Morgan was elected by the Board of School Commissioners to succeed the late Paul C. Stetson as superintendent of the public schools. He assumed his position as superintendent on September 1, 1937. He served 7 years as superintendent prior to his death from hypertension in City Hospital on February 27, 1944, at the age of only 53. His funeral services were held in Caleb Mills Hall at Shortridge High School. One of his pallbearers was Hanson H. Anderson, who succeeded Mr. Morgan as principal of Arsenal Technical High School. ROTC students from Tech served as ushers, and a special service was held at 11:15 a.m. prior to his funeral, generated from Arsenal Technical High School, and all Indianapolis public schools closed at noon that day. He would have been very proud of his building, which is still in use today and is the vocational center of the campus. Beginning in fall of 2018, Tech will return to its original beginnings as a vocational training school in construction engineering and design, current law and public policy, math science academy, new Tech High, and a potential military academy. Tech will be one of only 4 remaining IPS high schools. The others are Shortridge, Washington, and Crispus Attucks. Each high school will be considered career academies and will prepare students for their future.
Your hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Back at Arsenal Tech High School, it's halftime where we are tied at 23. Not the highest scoring affair we expected, but good defense is always in vogue as well. As we get set for the second half, let's go over a few quick stats here for both squads. For the Raiders, Jacobson has 2, Lucas has 8, Walters with 2, Henderson with 6, Smith with 3, and Crum with 2, for a total of 23. For your Tech Titans, McQuay with 4, Lanier with 8, Parker with 2, Pittman with 2, Walton with 2, and Turner with 5, and that makes 23 as well. Adjustments you would make at halftime, Joey, if you're Tech.
If you're Tech, you have to don't be so antsy to shoot the ball. I think there's a good chance that the shots they've missed have been because they've been so quick to shoot it. There's no real shot clock that's going to prevent you from shooting as fast or as slowly as you want to. So take your time with the basketball and just kind of enjoy the offense that you've created.
Tech starts the second half here with the basketball. Lanier has it, gets a pick from McQuay. Kicks it over to McQuay. Thought about the shot, but the safety was on. Little pull-up jumper there. Looked like they might have got some of the ball as Turner tried to get it to go. No dice, and now Harrison has a chance to take early lead here in the second half.
The other beautiful thing that Tech has is they have 2 guys that they can do exactly this.
Oh, and Lucas almost got it as Turner laid it in. He got up there higher than I expected for a 6-foot guard.
The McQuay and Turner, both these guys are so dynamic. You have to use them.
And there is another one from Lanier, and you got to love it when defense leads to offense.
Lanier's another great player. He knows exactly how to just go.
As Jacobson almost got stuck, and there's another one. Oh, not quite, but Turner was on the line. Almost a steal there. But Tech has found something just as Harrison crosses the 10-second line, and easy buckets here to start the third quarter.
And that's just got to be accountability with the basketball, and you got to make sure you're keeping that around. You don't want to have silly turnovers. Tech with 11 steals per game, to their credit, they can score quickly, and they can go on an onslaught on a spree if they like.
The passes from Jacobson weren't that great, and they've caused some steals as Lucas has it now. Pressure defense, and there's another steal on a double team. And Lanier goes up and gets it over the rim for the dunk.
There he is, finally.
He's got 4 quick ones, and we got a quick timeout here by Harrison as they're on a 6-0 run.
Beautiful, beautiful work by these guys. They're so good in transition. He finally, thank you, PJ, for finally getting me a dunk. You've been just towing that line or fingering the rim like he's so there, and there you go. Now he finally got it.
I thought this was a 30-second timeout. So it looks like it's a full. We'll stay here, though. Hey, we would like to hear from you during the game today. Tweet us at IndianSRN and be ready for a shout-out. Thank you for watching. And the key with the YouTube thing, too, Joey, is those notifications, man. I love it when a notification pops up. Maybe it's not I'm not working a game, but it's going to be a good game, and I get that notification. Oh, I got something to watch now.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, exactly. And pretty much every night of the week, too. There's always a game.
Indiana SRN. It is,
yes.
Speaking of,
some kind of game to watch.
Tomorrow, 1:30, Greenwood Christian at Lutheran Girls on the webcast. 3 o'clock, Joey and I will be back on IPSathletics.tv. Greenwood Christian at Shortridge. And then at 7:30, a big Circle City Conference showdown where Covenant Christian heads to Heritage Christian for a 7:30 start. We got games Tuesday. We got 2 on Tuesday, 3 on Thursday, and 4 next Saturday. And they got a 5-second call, did Tech.
You can't have that either.
Boy, Harrison's just struggling to come out of the second half to get anything going. We've also got the city tournament coming up here, too. We'll try and reveal some of the bracket here as Tech inbounds the basketball. McQuay hasn't done much, but it hasn't mattered. Oh, tried to. Got it sent back. Little jumper there from Parker. Got it going. And now we get the press. They're stepping on the throat. They're trying to at least. As Jacobson Jacobson's still out there. That looks like Walters. Tipped out of bounds. So the Girls City Tournament starts on Monday. Heritage Christian, the number 1 seed. Chittard, the 2 seed. They'll be on opposite sides of the brackets. The championships for them will be on the 14th and 15th from Cathedral High School. And you can watch them on indianasrn.org. Jacobson in. They're going to look like they're going to get a reach-in foul, maybe on Lanier. Oh, they're counting the basket. Boy, that was not. They're calling him McQuay. It's his third, and they're giving him the and one. That, I think, is Henderson or Jacobson.
That's Jacobson. Ever since you said about the shoes, I've been looking at the shoes.
Okay, there you go.
There's
3 in the corner.
Yes, sir.
McQuay got it.
And he did that because he had such good positioning. He's a 33% three-point shooter. So anytime you get him the ball, there's a good chance it's going to go in as long as he's got the open space.
Square in the shoulders. See, I think they knew I wanted to do a read for the Girls City Tournament, and now they're running up tempo.
Yeah.
Not allowing me to do it. Lucas with the left hand got it to go.
Nice. Good basket by Lucas. It's amazing he was able to still shoot that even though he was falling away from the basket.
But then he gets a foul.
Yeah, another beautiful look at this. I mean, he's got a nice shot, and when there's a defender coming in late, that's the perfect time to shoot it.
3 ball up and no good, but who's there?
Oh.
He has been skying for boards all night, has Pittman.
And falling down hard, too.
I think that's going to be on Harrison for sure.
Pittman's been all over the place, and he's done a great job of having good body positioning. If he boxes out, I think he gets those rebounds even easier, and he won't have to jump so high for him.
Walters with his second foul, inbound it to Lanier. The Tech girls are the 12 seed. They play Cardinal Ritter at 6 on the 11th of January. So you can watch Tech basketball, then you can watch Alabama beat Ohio State for the national championship. Pittman up and under, can't get it to go, but Lanier for the board there.
Sounded like some bias in that statement.
Not at all. I married into it. I couldn't help it. Ball's on the floor. I love Lanier diving for it. Smith will get it over to Henderson. Henderson with the little floater.
Nice. Let me just trickle it in.
Tech has found some flow offensively here in the second half.
Turner looking for the open shot. I think he's really just, like I said before, a little antsy to take the shot, and he doesn't need to be.
Boy, Pittman has been Mr. Windex tonight.
Yep, he has. He's been all over the boards.
McQuay missed that. He gets it back. Oh, nice smooth move in the lane, but can't finish.
That was nice. A good C by Turner there to get that pass down.
Nice feed by Lucas, but a little bit off. Henderson got it to go.
Henderson made a nice move inside, and his basket is true.
Now we got a little pressure from Harrison. McQuay with the easy bucket, breaking the press. Oh, reach in there by Turner wasn't smart. Going to get his second foul. So the girls' games on the Monday are all at 6 o'clock. On the side of Heritage, you've got Addicts versus Cecina, Covenant Christian versus Washington, Ritter versus Tech.
Good games.
On the opposite side, Purdue Poly gets a bye too, as does Cathedral. There's only one game. It's Tinley at Heron. Some cancellations. But stay tuned to Indian SRN on Twitter at Indian SRN. We'll have all your updates as Jacobson's looking for a pick there. Gets it. Open three. Way off. And is that going to be... Yeah, I thought that was on. Cooper Crum with his second foul.
Yeah, Jacobson not the best three-point shooter, and that shot, that was an open look, and I know Coach Reinhardt wants them to take those open looks, and they'll continue to do that. It's only a 5-point game, and this game is closer than we think. I think Tech has pretty much controlled this half for the most part because they've made those pretty big plays, but this game is closer than we think.
Oh, McQuay, he's feeling it this quarter as he knocks down another three. He's got 8 in the quarter. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching Tech Titans basketball on IPSathletics.tv.
More fixing, more finding, more being original. Unique like this, trendy like that. More designing this, arranging that. More saving, and then more making it happen. More of your space looking like this, and more of you feeling like that. More excitement, more savings, more furniture, more rugs, more flooring, more affordable luxury from RG Decor.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the Indiana SRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
I'll do the replay then. Back at IPSathletics.tv, and boy, McQuay didn't have a ton of space there, but he got the shot off, Joey.
Doesn't need a lot of space. He's a natural-born shooter, and he's got such an advantage too with how quick he shoots the ball as well. I mean, he's got a quick trigger. Also, Sean, did you know that Indiana SRN streams more than 100 games a year, and that we reach millions?
Well, I have heard people deployed that watch our games and listen to our games. So that's pretty cool.
I didn't know that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, if you, the viewers, would like to help us put kids first by advertising on Indiana SRN, contact us at coach@indiana@srn.org.
Keith Myers, what a beautiful man. Just make sure you have plenty of time when you talk to him.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you have nothing else going on. You have a clear schedule. We love Keith.
Well, this is not a TV timeout, so I'm not sure what. Is it? We're not causing this to layers. Maybe there's some condensation on the floor, or looks like there may have been a jersey issue. I see one of the trainers behind there.
Yeah.
With the jersey, maybe there's a little bit of blood. I don't know. We won't speculate. Oh, I bet. Yeah, because that looks like Lanier has a different jersey on.
Yep.
Now. He's wearing number 5.
They picked an interesting song for that little pause in between.
Got a trap. Oh, easy road to the basket for Jacobson, and a bad foul on Turner. It's going to be his third, and Jacobson will get the and one opportunity again.
He did a beautiful job with the shot fake to then go up after that and try to draw the foul. Pro move by Jacobson.
And Turner thought, I didn't do anything. I just stood there. But
right.
You can't bump their legs at all, or they're going to call that every time. Just ask Kyle Guy.
That's right.
And Jacobson missed the free throw, but Henderson came down with the board.
Interesting, because Jacobson's an 81% free throw shooter.
And he's missed 2 in a row. Henderson, they're going to call a charge on that. Yep. That'll be his second.
Rightfully so, but this game is aggressive. I mean, neither team has really decided to pull away. Tech seems to be like, it's a big match, big tug-of-war match right now. And Tech so far has shown that they can shoot the 3 ball better than Harrison can.
And that's a huge factor. And, we talked about the free throws in the pregame show about how good how good Harrison has been, and they haven't done much with it as an easy bucket for McQuaid there. And he's got 10 this quarter. You got to make those free throws if you're shooting 88% as a team.
This half, Tech has been so much better about knowing exactly where their next pass has to go before Harrison even has a guy there.
3 in the corner by Smith, no good. And guess who got a rebound? Pittman. But they're going to call that foul on Smith, I believe, and that's his 3rd. Clark back in for Tech. I believe Lanier changed his number to 5. I don't think he's come back in since. In the corner. McQuaid lost control. Up and under.
Oh,
Lucas missed it. And what are they going to get a foul on McQuaid?
I mean, Lucas got up, and I thought he had a nice lay-in.
It's McQuaid's 4th.
Yeah, he's got to make sure he watches out because they need him bad. 17.5 points per game, 6 rebounds a game.
Oh, Lucas can't get it. Thought there was contact. And then that pass is stolen as Lanier's back in, but he's wearing number 5. Jacobson has the wrist wrap on the right hand. Lucas 3, no good. Turner with the board. Maybe had an outlet pass, but smart move not to try that long pass.
Yep, I think so too. Yeah, PJ Lanier back in there at number 5. Pittman is having a monster day on the boards. I have him for 12 right now, but I could be wrong.
Pittman, Turner gets his own board and puts it back in amongst 3 Raiders.
You see how patient he was on that play, though? He was so much better about waiting for things to kind of open up versus trying to just make it happen.
They get it to Lucas, and he gets across, double team, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Parker. That is on Parker, and it's his 2nd. Fouls are starting to add up here.
Quickly, too.
But a 10-point lead for Tech. They have found something here. Jamar Jones getting in for Tech now, number 11. Guarding Henderson. Spin move.
Wow, nice.
Got it.
That was pretty. A nice pirouette. Traded his basketball shoes for ballet slippers.
I've got him for 6 this quarter and 12 for the game. Are they just creating space for Lanier in this offensive set?
I think so. They got weapons for it.
Clark, 3 ball. Got it. And a heave-ho at the end of the 3rd quarter. Quick 3rd quarter. Does not go at the end of 3 quarters of play. It is Tech 46, Harrison 35. You're watching IPSathletics.tv.
Cold is just around the corner, and here at Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling,
we're ready for anything.
We care about our craft like we care about our customers.
Our technicians are fully certified
and up to speed on the latest equipment.
Available 24/7, we don't leave anybody in the cold.
That's our top priority.
We don't just work for the company,
we are the company.
So we do the best we can for every one of our customers.
Trust the name you know at Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. We take pride in your comfort. Just call Summers. Summers.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the Indiana SRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Start of the 4th quarter, Tech with an 11-point lead here on IPSathletics.tv. And I know that last commercial, Joey, it showed the app available at the App Store, but it's now also available on Android. I don't know what that is because,
Yeah,
I'm Team iPhone.
Never heard of it. Android? What is that?
Yes.
Robots?
Yeah.
Something.
You got dad jokes at such a young age.
Well, either way, whether you have a robot at home or an iPhone, you can watch all our games on Indiana SRN
mobile
app.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, 11-point lead for Tech. Can they hang on and get a big victory here over Harrison? Oh, pocket pick. Lanier's got it.
Here it goes again.
Oh. Went up with two hands. What happened there?
Well, they're not going to.
Oh, did they get a technical on the bench?
Oh, I don't know. They're not going to negate his dunk for not slamming it home, but there is a tech.
And Turner makes the free throw. Turner's a 74% free throw shooter. McQuay's 89, but they don't want to bring him in to shoot those because he's got 4 fouls. He makes both. A good start to the fourth. Increasing their lead to 15 is Tech.
Yeah, nice up there by Lanier. The second time we've seen him do that. And each time he's gotten closer to just an absolute destruction of the rim.
And if you didn't know this, once you get a technical foul, you have to stay seated as a coach or you'll get your second tech and be ejected.
I did not know that at all.
Yes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why?
That's a great
Disrespect?
question, but that's the rule. Alley-oop, trying to go to Lanier.
Hey.
And
He
picked
wanted
up
it.
by Lucas, yeah.
His ears were burning.
Henderson in the corner. Nice double team. Jacobson for 3, no good. And Lanier with the bucket, with the board. Oh, yeah, I've been to some games where it's gotten really interesting.
Oh, man. Can't even stand up.
Nope. Turner.
Oh, almost.
Jamar almost got that one.
A nice tip in by Jamar Jones, or an almost tip in, but I mean, they'll have more opportunities like that. The lead's stretching away. We were wondering when this kind of would happen, when one team would pull away.
Jacobs is going to keep firing, and he's not making them because they're blanketing Lucas and Henderson, not letting them shoot. 3-ball up for Tech, no good. And they fight. Oh, they somehow got the rebound. Henderson going to try and go. He is, and not going to go in. That's going to be a foul on Clark. His first. Walton with that 3 attempt. See, I wouldn't be able to do that.
No.
Because when I coached my sons in youth basketball when they're little, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I can't sit down. I have to stand up.
You can't control yourself. Well, they're your boys too.
Well, yeah, and then of course neither of them like sports at all anymore. So, yay for me.
Henderson, an 83% free throw shooter.
And they're going to get him a breather here. So they get it in. Trap from Harrison.
Tech just playing with so much confidence.
And Turner tried to get a little cute with the one hand and traveled. The one thing you don't want to do now is start committing turnovers.
Whatever Coach Turner told the boys at halftime, though, it's worked because they came out firing. It's not like they looked like they were asleep or anything. They just weren't making the shots that we're used to seeing them make. And so whatever he said got them going, and they all of a sudden it's a different team.
Timeout on the floor. It's a 14-point lead for Tech. You're watching IPSathletics.tv. back at Arsenal Tech High School. It's IPSathletics.tv. I'm Sean Crawl along with Joey Lindstrom. We were getting ready to say before the timeout, Joey, that the flow of the offense for Tech has improved. And you just look at the score sheet. They had 23 points at halftime. They had 23 points in the third quarter.
Yeah. Like I said, Coach Turner must have said something to light a fire because they were rolling in that third quarter, and they're continuing to pour it on.
Little zone defense there, shot and way off, and Lanier with the rebound for the Titans. This would be a good win for Tech, bring them to 4-5 on the season. Lanier got caught, but they'll take it back out. 3-ball up, not quite. Oh, and a good rebound there by Jamar Jones, but they're going to get the foul on Harrison.
That was Matt Spears, who has only attempted 5 3-pointers all year.
There we go.
That being his 6th.
Jamar Jones at the line. He's 2 of 3 for the season. That foul was on Bryant Smith, his 4th. That's a flat free throw.
That's why.
Oh, he's on the line.
Perfect line drive.
With Shaq, that's the Shaq method, isn't it? Tried to go for the rebound, stepped out of bounds. It'll stay with Tech. Turner trying to get some space here. Trap now.
Oh.
There's that one-handed pass again. Can't get too cute, and you can see Coach Turner not happy with it.
Yeah, I got away from him a little bit. When there's only 5 minutes left, but you're leading by 7 baskets, 7 possessions, it could turn around rather quickly. Momentum is crazy in basketball.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
Up and under by Jacobson. Just look at my University of Illinois last night.
That's right.
Down 15.5, and they won by 25. A little 53-13 run in the second half will do that to you as Lanier drove to the bucket, went out of bounds. It can happen.
It can.
Crazier things have happened. This is not an insurmountable lead. We got a timeout on the floor. Not sure if it's a 30 or a full.
Looks like a 30 to me. We can't tell you that positive anything is better than negative nothing. So make sure you're being a good sport.
That's my favorite.
SRN.
That's my favorite read.
Good sportsmanship. Not quite sure what it means. We can draw context clues.
Oh, sure. 100%. Let's take a look at the Boys City tournament, shall we? The draw is out, and Cathedral is the 1 seed. Attucks is the 2 seed. On the Cathedral side, the first games are on Tuesday, January 19th. Chittard plays Washington. The winner takes on Cathedral. On the bottom bracket, you've got your Arsenal Tech Titans taking on Purdue Poly at 7:30 on the 19th. And then they'll face the winner of Tinley-Cecina. Attucks is the 2 seed. They play the winner of Ritter and Heron on the 19th. Covenant Christian takes on Manual, and Heritage Christian takes on Shortridge. The finals, 23rd and 25th of January. That's a Saturday to Monday right here at Arsenal Tech. And if the Final Four is anything like it was last year in the championship game, wow, what a game. Crispus Attucks defeated Cathedral in double overtime. Ooh. McQuay is back in. And the one-handed pass over. I have to say, not a fan.
No, me neither. It's uncontrolled.
Yes.
You did have just throw 2 hands on it. It's not like you're going to have a little more power, a little more accuracy.
McQuay got away with one there as they're going to call the block on that foul.
Yeah. Coach Reinhardt was calling travel. I think that's who I heard say it.
That is on Walters, his 3rd. Henderson back in for the Raiders. And if you ask me how we can see these numbers,
somehow, some way.
Miracles never cease as McQuay scores his first point of this fourth quarter.
McQuay, a 89% free throw shooter, so I think
that's pretty good.
He's decent from the line.
Yes. Turner's pretty good at 74 as well. Parker 76. Makes both. None of them are Bryant Smith, though, who is 17 out of 17?
Yep.
I believe.
Amazingly, though, Tech only had 14 attempted free throws.
Wow.
The season prior to this game.
That basket is good by Noy. A 12-point game. It's only 4 possessions. If they're all threes, there's plenty of time left. And there's a turnover.
Now you got to be smart if you're Harrison. If you're going to go on this run, you need to have all open shots, set good screens, put yourself in position to eventually get those baskets rather easily.
And we got a technical foul. I believe it is on Lanier as he was guarding Jacobson. Or is it on Jacobson?
I don't know. I feel like they were just getting into each other a little bit.
They give one to each.
Maybe got tied up, little misunderstanding, you never know.
Well, let's see what they're going to call here. We can get a shot at the refs. We'll see what they call here.
We just got done saying positive anything is better than negative.
I know.
Didn't they hear?
And Coach Reinhardt is pleading his case. We're going to see what they call here. So Lanier got one. Did they give one to Jacobson too? Yeah, they gave one. Yeah, they gave one to Jacobson as well. Double tech. That's why the ball's out of bounds and no free throws are being shot. And they're going to call that on McQuay, and that's going to be his 5th.
Ooh, the 50-50 ball comes back to bite McQuay.
And going to the free throw line is Harrison. There's Noy on his bucket. And at the line is
we'll find out as soon as he turns.
Somebody, yeah. Shooting one in the
bonus. I don't recognize his shoes.
Free throw's no good.
That was Brian Smith.
Oh, that's actually his first miss of the year. He was the 100%er, not anymore. Turner now has the basketball. Guarded by Jacobson, up and under, can't get it to go. And boy, how big would those 2 free throws be now if he'd have made them?
Every point matters, and that's what we said in the beginning. It's going to come down to those free throws, too, in some way or the other.
Jacobson, open 3. Hadn't hit one yet, but then he just did. Big time for his first 3-pointer, and we got a quick timeout, 30-second. We'll keep it here. It's a 9-point game,
That's
Joey.
a huge bucket because it opens up a whole different type of offense for Harrison now. Now that they know they can have the 3-pointer from Jacobson and shoot it well, I mean, it spells trouble for Tech, and they have to figure out where they are. And also, that's losing your man by Turner. That's not great defense at all, and that's what Coach Turner is probably going to emphasize in the huddle here.
Man, oh man, it's getting interesting as you see the whole coaching staff throwing in their 2 cents just to make sure they understand, hey, fellas, this game is not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Absolutely not. It's not over till the clock hits 0.
It is not, 100%. All right, so let's see. We have Lanier. We have Turner. We have Walton. Parker. And who else on the floor? Spears. Uh-oh, bad pass.
There's the one-handed pass, Sean.
Lost it. Oh, and they're going to call that one on Spears.
That three did it. It changed the whole momentum and the flow of this game because now all of a sudden Harrison is hustling like crazy. Okay, throws it.
And watch the dive here by Jacobson.
Ooh, I think
tweaked his knee, maybe.
Spears tweaked his knee, or I thought I saw his ankle move a little bit.
You can tell he's
hobbling a little bit. Don't run off, man. It only makes it worse.
Clark back in for Tech. Oh, and he missed a free throw.
So without McQuay, not to cut you off. Without McQuay, they lose a little bit of.
That was a travel.
Luster.
I thought
That was a travel. Wow.
Timeout by Tech. Yeah, they almost lost it there. 30-second timeout. Again, don't forget, stay tuned at Indiana SRN on Twitter for all your updates on the girls and boys city tournaments. Again, tomorrow, Greenwood Christian at Lutheran Girls 1:30. Greenwood Christian at Shortridge, IPSathletics.tv 3 o'clock. Coming at Christian at Heritage, boys 7:30 on TV. Then Tuesday we've got Washington at Purdue Poly, which is going to be at Howe. That's at 7:30. Then the girls' city tournament starts. The winner of Cecina Crispus Attucks takes on Heritage Christian. Next up for both these squads, Harrison takes on Lake Central tomorrow night, 7:30 at home. And Tech goes to Marion 1 week from tonight for a 7:30 tip. All right, here we go. Parker inbounds it to Turner. So we're just under the 3-minute mark. It's a 3-possession game. And another turnover. Lucas scores. It's getting interesting.
Calm, cool body control in that fast break movement. That's what you got to have. A nice finish.
They're going to call a foul there, and I believe that's Smith, and it's his 5th. He's done. Lanier set to shoot free throws.
They definitely could have used Smith later on in the game when they needed him, when it would get to foul trouble possibly.
You were right there. Great body control by Lucas on that free throw.
Things are getting interesting.
Things are getting very interesting as it's down to 7. Lanier's first one. Oh, rolls around and goes out. Oh, ho, ho.
Oh.
That's why you never leave a game early.
Never leave a game. You never know what's going to happen. I never like to see fans leave games early.
I'll tell you off the story off the air. I've left one baseball game early in my life.
Probably a Cubs game.
It was, and it was a poor decision. But I was forced to by my sons. So Noy has it for Harrison, looking for some help. The defense has picked up a little bit here from Tech.
Nice
Henderson
bucket.
forced it down to the big man.
It seems like Tech kind of lost their luster of where to move with the basketball.
On a travel.
Oh man!
I don't know who got that last basket.
It might be Christopher Lucas. We haven't seen much of him, but he averages 7 points a game.
Okay, I'll give it to him. You got to get the ball in bounds. They're going to call a hold on Parker, and boy, things are getting interesting here, not just on the floor with the squads, but with the officials. Trying to maybe restore some order after the double tech?
Maybe they are. I don't know. It seemed like they were letting the boys play for as aggressively as they wanted to for the whole rest of the game, but now all of a sudden they've tightened up a little bit.
Max Jacobson heads to the line, 81% free throw shooter.
That'll help.
He makes it. And it's a 5-point game. Oh, good to see Spears back in.
Yeah, thankfully not too shaken up.
And Turner, Clark, Lanier, and Parker on the floor for Tech. Jacobson made both. That's a 4-point game. They were up, 14-15?
They were up 15 at one point.
Is it a timeout or a foul?
With a foul. Harrison has definitely put themselves in a hole sometimes with these fouls. There's plenty of time left.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left, and that's Jacobson's third, I believe. As Spears goes to the line, and he's a 55% free throw shooter. And he missed. But they're in the double bonus. That helps a little bit. For those of you that aren't sure what that means, once you hit a seventh foul, you get one. If you make it, you get a second. Once you hit 10, as he makes the second one, you get 2 no matter what. It's called the double bonus. They got it into Jacobson. He's scrappy.
Good defense by Clark.
Got to get rid of it for the 5-second call. 3 ball. Ooh, that would have been huge. Oh, and they're going to get a reach in there. That was close to almost a turnover by Parker. Henderson with his third. They're not letting any contact go here in the fourth quarter.
No, they're not. All of a sudden, the refs are really tight on their calls.
Yeah. You got to wonder maybe if that's one of the things they discussed when they huddled. As Parker's set to shoot free throws. Goes down. Parker 76% from the line. Makes both. That's big. 7-point lead with about a minute and a half to go. It's 3 possessions. That's why that second one was big. I got to get a shot up as Noy misses it. And that was a big miss. A big rebound for Tech. And uh-oh. Who are they going to call a foul on here? I think they're going to call it on Tech.
But another 2 shots.
That's on Lanier, his second. Looks like he got popped in the mouth. Wonder if that's what caused the blood on the jersey the first time.
Oh, maybe. They might have to give him a lucky number 6 or something.
I don't know. All right, let's see what. I believe this is Henderson. Makes the first. Again, Tech at one point had a 15-point lead. Harrison scrapped back, but not a bunch of time left on the clock here. He makes both. His pressure's caused some issues, and they're going to call. They have called it so close since that double tack. I believe that's the second on Lucas.
Yep.
Any contact at all is a foul now.
Yeah, it is. They're calling the game so tight. Really, throughout the entire game, we've seen nothing but physical play, and now all of a sudden it's changed.
You know, the double tech, I got the double tech. That made sense.
Yep.
But to completely change the nature of the game after that,
yeah,
I'm not sure I understand that much.
And it was off camera, too, so we didn't see if it was like contact or what have you. All we know is they were at some point tied up or pushed each other or something. Interesting way to kind of set the tone.
Yeah, I know. It's almost as if you breathe on him. It's a foul at this point.
Yeah.
As Lanier misses the first, he keeps playing with his mouth. Like he got an elbow or something. Missed both. 2-possession game. Minute to go. They need a quick bucket. Does Harrison. He was open. Shot up. No good.
Needed it.
Rebound down by Parker. They could have got him to the ball, or could have got him the ball earlier when he was more wide open. And you can see Spears still kind of limping.
Yeah, I'm curious why Coach maybe he wants him for rebounds for height or what have you, but
who knows? We'll see the timeout. So we've had 3 technical fouls in this game. 1 on Coach Reinhardt.
Yep.
And then the double tech on Jacobson and Lanier. As they're double checking what's going on here. As we're set to check, it looks like they're going to check someone in for Harrison here. I think Walters is going in. As my eardrum just burst. Sorry. Some missed free throws. Tech is 8 of 12 in the quarter, and they only have one basket that's not a free throw in this fourth quarter, does Tech.
Wow. Wild, too, that they were 12 of 14 of free throws coming into this game, and now they're 12 in this quarter.
Yeah.
Wow.
On the other hand, Harrison is 5 of 7 this quarter in free throws. All right, we got Spears, Walton, Turner, Clark, and Parker on the floor for Tech. Turner drives through, and they're going to get the foul. I believe that's going to be on Lucas, which will be his third.
Yeah, Jonah Lucas is the last resort back there. You have to follow him if they're going to get that close to the basket, especially Turner, who's such a good finisher.
He's a bulldog. Like, he just basically just kind of rammed his way through all those double teams.
Yeah, he did.
And he made the free throw. He's 3 of 3 here in the fourth. As it's a 2-possession game, this is a big free throw here. And he makes it. Welch back in. Yeah, those were huge free throws. As the pressure's still on for Tech. Henderson now. Jacobson looking to get free for a 3. Going up, and he'll shoot 2 as that foul's going to be on Parker. And that was a little bit of a force, but he got away with it.
He makes these free throws. They're not out of the woods yet. They have a huge chance to possibly get a turnover. Don't commit a foul, go back down, score a quick bucket, and then all of a sudden you play the free throw game.
Makes the first. Jacobson seems like, and this honestly, this is no disrespect, seems like that guy you hate playing against but would love to have on your team.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't he?
He's like a feisty, he's kind of a pesky player a little bit.
Yeah, if you're playing against him, you're like, but you're like, you're picking teams? Yeah, I want him.
Yeah. Good ball handler, good shooter. Smart.
That's Lucas's fourth. 37 seconds, 5-point game, but Turner going to the line. He's 4-4 this quarter. Uh-oh, did I just pull the announcer jinx there? Oh, yeah.
Spoke too soon, Sean.
Whoopsie. If he makes this, though, it's still a – oh, and he missed it. It wasn't too –
He's going to be mad at you, but here you go.
Henderson in one. Oh, that is huge.
We said it.
And
the beginning,
one.
The middle, and here at the end, free throws are always going to count no matter where they are in the game. Few missed here, few made there. All of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Yeah, you thought they'd come down for the three-point shot, but Henderson got loose under the basket, pump fake, and now he's got a chance for the original three-point play. And he makes it.
Cash. There you go.
2-point game. Oh, ball's on the floor.
Timeout or foul?
I don't know.
I think they call a foul. Yep.
They're going to send Spears to the line.
Seemed like it was an early whistle a little bit, but I don't know.
It's on Noy, his first. Spears has two, 55%. Remember, he's got the Shaq shot. That one looked good.
Told you, sometimes it works.
All right, it's a one-possession game at this point. This is the big one.
Yep.
Oh, he made both. Harper now in for Tech. R.J. Harper, 5'9" junior.
Boy, Coach Turner is glad to have him back. We thought that he was going to be out with that ankle injury that happened earlier. Comes back to make 2 clutch free throws.
So what does Harrison do? Jacobson. Blocked from behind. Oh, and they didn't call a foul on that one. All the fouls they've been calling all night. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, and Jacobson got it back.
Oh, my goodness.
And scored. 5.6 seconds to go. 2-point lead for Tech. 15-point lead late in the third. The trap there in the corner, and Jacobson got the bucket.
I think we all saw where Turner was going. He was trying to go to Clark, but Clark, I don't think, knew where – he couldn't see the ball, or he didn't think that he thought Turner might be getting fouled or what have you. Nice heads-up play by Jacobson to go get a bucket.
And, you know, you got to shake that off. You can't be mad at your opponent because you got a huge inbounds play right here.
Huge play. Because Harrison would call a timeout, and then
I could have swore the score. It was a 2-point game. I could have sworn, but okay. Double check. Okay. I'd like to thank our cameraman, Grant Nelson, our cameraman, producer Casey Pierce, overseer of everything Keith Myers,
our benevolent overlord Jerry Collins.
Yes. No, it's Mr. Wizard.
Mr. Wizard, right. Yeah.
What was the final score of the Washington? 72-52. Washington defeated Horizon Christian. So, yeah, Keith and I will be on one of the semifinals of the Girls City Tournament, and Jimmy and Keith will be on the other. As we talked about the draw earlier, the upcoming games. Again, 2 games tomorrow. One game tomorrow on IPSathletics.tv, GCA Shortridge. It'll be the fellas again at 3 o'clock.
That's right, the boys.
And then Greenwood Christian at Lutheran, 1:30 girls. And then Covenant Christian at Heritage, 7:30 p.m. The Circle City rivalry. All right, let's see what happens here. 6.3, somebody's phone's going off. They got it in, and they found the first guy that gets it, who happens to be Harper, who has not done anything all night long and has not shot a free throw all year. Or no.
It's Lanier, actually.
It is Lanier. I apologize. I thought it was a 3.
Lanier, a 52% free throw shooter.
He's been decent tonight, though.
Yep, he has. 13 for 25 coming in this game.
I take that back. He's 1 for 3 this quarter.
Well, looks like they fouled the right guy for this situation, but he makes his first.
That's the big one.
Yep.
Because they can only tie it if he misses this one. This is the big one. It's interesting how he kind of leans his upper body back right before he shoots his free throw.
Sort of shoots on his toes almost.
And he makes both. The reverse announcer jinx. I'm not sure what Harrison can do now, except score from Henderson, and the clock will run out. And it does. Tech comes away with a huge victory, 62-60, after being up 15 late in the third. Woo. Harrison made a run, and Tech escapes with a 2-point victory. My goodness. And you talk about some fourth quarters. Jacobson for Harrison had 11 in the fourth quarter. Henderson had 8 in the fourth quarter. Big quarters for them. Couldn't quite get over the hump. Lucas did not have a very good second half for Harrison.
No, they needed him to shoot the 3 ball a little more.
You thought maybe McQuay fouling out was going to be a huge difference, as he had a huge third quarter with 10. Had hit 2 free throws early in the fourth and fouled out, but Lanier had 5 in the fourth. Turner had 4. Spears had 3. But again, only 1 basket, non-free throw in the fourth quarter for Tech, and they somehow squeaked it out.
Yeah, 23 in that third quarter. You'd think it would be more of the same in the fourth, but it wasn't. And it proved to be an excellent game from a fan's perspective. I think Coach Turner is probably wiping the sweat off his brow because that was a close one, but they escaped with the win.
They did. So once again, our final here from Tech High School. Tech 62, Harrison 60. For our producer, Casey Pierce. For Joey Lindstrom, I'm Sean Croft. Thank you very much. Good evening, and God bless.